Good evening, Fuzzies. Welcome back to another episode of Damaron's Kitchen. As you can see, I am doing a shout out to my friend Dune the Fox. Thank you for your inspiration, my friend, and for including me in some of your content as well. In today's episode, I am going to do two different dips for you today, and you can make these at home, and hopefully it'll help with your snack attacks while you are dealing with this quarantine situation going on across the United States and the rest of the world. One dip is a little healthier than the other, and the second dip, so it's a vegetable dip and then a chip dip. Very simple to make, and all you'll need is a couple of bowls and a microwave and a refrigerator so that you can keep one cold and heat the other one up. So we have a hot and a cold dish. In any case, let's get on with today's video. And welcome back to Damaron's Kitchen. We're going to start with the veggie dip, and the ingredients that are needed for this are pretty simple. First, you will need a bowl. Next, you will need mayonnaise. Next, you will need sour cream. Then you will need small curd cottage cheese, some dill for some spice, and a ranch dip packet. Very simple. And the vegetables that I find that are the best for this dip are celery and carrots. You could also use broccoli or cauliflower or sliced radishes. But for very basic dishes where you're trying to do it in a hurry and have it available for guests for a party or just a small get-together, I find carrots and celery work the best. Hey Fuzzies, don't forget to wash your hands. Or paws. Or Pete's. Especially when you're cooking food for other people. It's very good to wash your paws. Get really good between your fingers and get behind your nails. Use hot water. And try to get the back of your hands as well as your wrists. Voila! Washed paws. Just as a quick pre-preparation, I have done 2 cups of cottage cheese, 1 cup of sour cream, 1 cup of mayonnaise, and I have my dry ingredients right here. Let us proceed by adding them to our bowl and making our dip. There's the grass hound over there, and he wants some dip too. So I have degloved for ease of doing this recipe because I am holding the camera with one hand and going to do this with the other. So we're going to add the cottage cheese to the bowl, and if you need to, you can scrape whatever's left inside there back into the bowl. It doesn't matter if your measurements are a little off as long as they're fairly accurate with what you are making. And then of course the mayonnaise right on top. And you can add these in any order, it doesn't matter. It's all going to be combined once you stir it together. All right, there's those 3 main ingredients. Here is the ranch packet. Dry right on top. And now we will combine these things together. Okay, there is the veggie dip with a pretty good consistency, combining the ingredients. The last step is to add dill. What I do is I just shake a little bit over the top, and then I combine that into the recipe too. What the dill does is it gives it a little bit of zest so that the ranch dressing is not overpowering. And it just gives it a nice tangy flavor that's added to this dish. It's going to need a little bit more dill. And we combine that all together. Once this is done, if you're not eating it right away, you can refrigerate it and then pull it out later for guests. And voila! That is it. That is the veggie dip. Okay, so the next recipe that I'm going to go over is a chili no bean dip. That is what I like to call it. So chili no bean dip. Good for tortilla chips and other chips. This dish will be served hot as compared to the veggie dip, which is served cold. The ingredients that will be needed for this recipe are a microwave safe casserole dish. Doesn't have to be large, just decently sized. 2 cans of Hormel no bean chili, cream cheese, shredded cheese, and chips to eat it with. This recipe is so simple, a child could do it. So in the case of this recipe, you will take the cream cheese first. You will put it as a base layer in the bottom of your casserole pan. Then you will open your 2 cans of Hormel chili, evenly spread that over the top as your second layer, and then you will top it off with shredded cheese as your final topping. When you're ready to serve this, you'll just nuke it in the microwave for a couple minutes so that the upper layer of cheese melts and everything in the lower layers is nice and hot. You can serve it with a spoon onto a dish, or you could have people just dip a chip right into it as long as they are not double dipping. But since we're on ultra sanitation purposes, it's probably better to serve this onto a separate dish and then have your guests eat it from their own plates. All right, let's get into making this. I will have to deglove because pushing the cream cheese down into the bowl can get a little messy. So here we go. Okay, we have now successfully spread our cream cheese on the bottom of the pan. That is what it looks like. The next ingredient is layering the chili over the top of the cream cheese. I already have my cans open. Here goes. Yummy! That looks great. Next up, one more can. Ooh, isn't that yummy? Now we'll use our same spoon that we used for the cream cheese to spread this evenly across the top of the cream cheese in our pan. And there we go. That looks like it is nicely spread across the cheese. And lastly, we add our shredded cheese over the top. So let's get that handy. It's hard to do this with one paw. Here we go. Shredded cheese. You want to get a nice, fairly even layer over the top. I had to buy another bag because I did not have enough cheese to do a full layer, so here we are with our second bag. Okay, I have finished adding the final ingredient to the chili no bean dip. That is what it should look like. A nice even spread of the cheese so that it will melt evenly when you put it in the microwave. When you nuke this, make sure you put saran wrap over the top or cover it in some way because it may splatter in your microwave. I would recommend nuking it for 2 to 5 minutes depending on the wattage power of your microwave. After that, you take it out and you serve it. People enjoy it. It always gets eaten up whenever I take it to parties. Actually, the veggie dip goes pretty quick too. All this cooking is making me hungry. Thank you very much for joining me in Damaron's kitchen. I hope that you enjoyed the recipes that we made today, the veggie dip and the chili no bean dip. Enjoy and hunker down and have some snacks. Mwah! Love you all. Thank you for coming and joining me in my kitchen today. Bye-bye. Bruh.